In today's video, how to lose fat without much effort at all. Alright guys, for today's video I thought I'd do something a little bit different. You see, what I do every day is I sit here at my desk and I kind of go over the questions you send me. I got my phone right here. I go through my Instagram direct message. So I'm going to put my Instagram on the screen here. You guys send me your direct messages. And today I'm really noticing a theme. A lot of people asking me like very basic questions about just how to lose fat, how to get fat loss started. And I know I tend to talk a lot about kind of high level stuff. You need to be tracking your macros, you know. Listen, we're gonna go over the basics today on how you can lose body fat without tracking anything and having a lot of success for a long time just by a few simple tips. Do you guys like baseball cards? You see that? I am a baseball card junkie. You know, that's The Rock, but those are all baseball card boxes back there. In fact, my buddy Jake made me that custom box so I could display some of my cards. But yeah, so if you guys are into baseball cards, let me know. Have been since I think I bought my first pack of baseball cards in 1986. Wow. But I'm also into bodybuilding, hence all the trophies. Okay, so let's talk about how you can lose fat without much effort at all. What I want to explain is something simple, and it starts with the question that I got here. So let me read the question that came from my Instagram direct message, and as always guys, hit the damn subscribe button if you wouldn't mind. Makes my day just a little bit better. I'd like to get to 10% body fat in any amount of time. I'm just not fully sure how, and I don't know how much cardio I should be doing, as well as how much weight I need to lose. I wanted to ask you, how long does it take for a person to lose weight? I just want to be healthy and not overweight anymore. And if that means I can go kind of fast. So my takeaway from a lot of these questions is that your lifestyle is just not set up properly. You don't need to be exact. You don't need to be perfect. And I want to give you my morning routine. And I think it can really help some people out, because you don't need to even track your damn calories if you do things in a manner that allows you to kind of eat a little bit less calories and burn a little bit more throughout the day. That's really what this comes down to, is just changing your overall daily routine. Put down the damn honey buns. Stop having 2,000 calorie drinks at Starbucks, okay? So here's how I start my day every day. I get here to the Pro Physique studio early in the morning and I go for a 30-minute walk on the incline. Now, do you need to do an incline walk? No. Get your ass up, put some shoes on and go for a 10-minute walk, 30-minute walk, an hour walk outside your house. Just find a way to get moving early in the morning. Then after that, I come in here and I have some protein powder. Now, I don't do very good with the whey proteins. My digestive system decided that that was not a good idea. So Core Nutritionals actually helped me create my own line of vegan protein powders. I actually just wake up, have 2 scoops of that. And then when I'm done with that, I bring my coffee to my office, sit at my desk. So I'm basically just having protein, and sometimes I'll add a banana, all the way until noon or 1. Why? Well, because vegan protein is very filling for me. So do I need to track that to know that I'm in a caloric deficit? Hell no. I got up early, I did some activity. This keeps me full and it keeps me building muscle and keeping muscle. My coffee keeps me alert. And then I move on through my day. So I know what you're saying, guys. Okay, that's great, Paul. You had a cup of coffee, you had some protein powder. But my point is, I'm not gonna track calories today, and I'm still gonna stay on my plan because I have a good routine and a good setup, and that's what you guys need to change about your lives to lose weight. It's not about finding some perfect plan. So I'm actually gonna go next door to the gas station, get lunch, and I'm gonna show you what I'm eating. So you guys can actually see how I do a day without tracking calories and stay on and look pretty damn good while I do it. All right guys, so what you saw there is just a pretty simple approach to start my day. It's gonna be going on, you know, noon, 1 o'clock, and I've already gotten so much of my day knocked out. I've gotten some exercise in. I've had a very simple, low calorie breakfast just to, you know, fill the void, basically get some protein in, have some coffee, get to work. And now I'm gonna have some food from a damn gas station, but it's actually a pretty good Cuban. It's a little secret near me. But as you can see here, it's mostly protein. I take off the cheese, mostly because I'm sensitive to dairy products. But if you take the cheese off of stuff, there's a ton of fat in the cheese, generally speaking. I also say no butter when they make it. So I pull out a lot of the calories. I focus on, it's got a lot of ham and it's got a lot of turkey in it. So it's got some fat in it, but it's got a ton of protein, right? So make your next meal something high in protein. And then one of the biggest tips, one of the first things I learned when I got into, like, you know, dieting, was to not drink your calories. So I have 0 calorie drinks. I also find that when I get hungry between meals, what really helps me is something like a Diet Mountain Dew. It helps me keep focused and keep working, but it also kind of suppresses appetite. You know, the carbonation, the sweet sensation. And no, there's no problems with diet drinks and losing weight. There's no issues at all. I drink them multiple times throughout the day. Actually, the leaner I get, the more frequently I drink like a diet soda or a diet caffeine drink, just because of the appetite suppression and the energy and the benefits that I have that if I'm not taking something like, you know, like a fat burning product. So really the value in kind of keeping your fluids going in throughout the day. The reason I like the 0 calorie Powerade is it really helps me with my workouts. I find a little sodium prior to training, but again, 0 calories. If you're drinking something like Gatorade or orange juice that has a ton of calories, that can actually be the thing that kind of sets you back. Now, if you don't want to track your calories and you want to lose a significant amount of weight, what I would suggest is, what I'm going to do later in this day is do something I love, bodybuilding. You can do something you love too. Find an activity that you enjoy doing. If you don't really necessarily like exercise, find something that you get to move a lot and it doesn't kind of like exercise to you, like maybe, you know, gardening or something where you're out moving a lot, being active. Maybe just taking walks throughout the day. Find a way to be active. Find a way to be consistent with just eating foods that end up being a little bit lower calorie, help you suppress your appetite throughout the day, and you can make a lot of fat loss progress without a lot of effort. To get a physique like I've got, where I work hard on getting these trophies, that takes a little more effort, okay? I have to pay attention to my protein goals. I have to get in the gym and lift some weights. But if you're just trying to have a better approach, a better fat loss approach, just start finding some consistent behaviors and don't overcomplicate the process. Make sure you're enjoying it and it will last. All right, guys, that's it for today's video. How to lose fat with no effort.